Hi guys, so JA English Coach here, and of course we are now on day 4 of how to improve your English challenge. So of course for day 4, let's see. Day 1, we already looked at listening, we looked at speaking, we looked at reading. So that means this is writing, of course, right? So today we're going to talk about different ways that you can improve your writing skills, right? So it's how to improve your writing skills in English, all right? So I know writing can be super daunting or you're afraid of writing. So the tips I'm going to be giving are as it relates to writing formally, right? It won't be a lot. There are not a lot of tips to writing. It's kind of just mixing everything that you learned before into writing. So let's get right into it. Here we go. Now remember, this is formal writing. So when you're writing, you don't want to use your slangs or like your contractions. So for example, you wouldn't say, I don't like shopping. You would actually write, I do not like shopping. Good? So you want to cut out all those contractions if you're writing something that's formal. Now, another way that you could practice your writing is, of course, as I said before, journaling, right? So you're going to write every day, 10 to 15 minutes. You just write in your journal before you go to bed, right? You could use up your vocabulary words that you're learning, but just try to write something every day, writing, and try to keep it formal in your journal, even though it's more informal, to be honest, because you're just writing in a chill mood, right? But just to practice, you could write formally in your journal. Good? So that's another tip that you could try. Another thing that I do recommend when writing is to learn like the synonyms of words. It's great to know their synonyms so that way you don't sound repetitive and you could show your range and things like those. So like instead of using the same word over and over and over again, just switch it up to make it sound, I don't know, more nice, right? So you want to definitely learn your synonyms so that you could mix it up. So learn the words that have the same meaning, right? The same meaning of the words. So you use your synonyms. That's perfect. So another thing that I want you to look out for is trying to cut down on using some of these common words like so and a lot and very, things like that, right? Because for example, I could say, the exam was really hard. So instead of saying the exam was really hard, I don't really want to use the word really. So I want to cut that out. So instead of saying really hard, I could just change that part and just say the exam was challenging, right? So challenging means it was really hard. So instead of saying really, stuff like that. So that's another thing that you can consider when it is that you are writing. Another thing I suggest, I'll put the link in the box below, is you could use one of those grammar spell check sites to help you with your, when it is that you write whatever it is that you're writing, so that they could go through and see where you made errors and mistakes and correct and help, right? I know one, for example, is Grammarly. You could check them out. And there are other ones too, some free and some paid, right? But I, for one, know Grammarly is a good one, but I'm not sure of the others. I can tell you about the ones that I'm aware of, right? So Grammarly is a good one. So I'll put the link, as I said, in the description box below. But that's another way that you can, write and actually make sure that what you write is correct. Good? So you kind of check. It's kind of testing yourself too, just to make sure that you wrote everything correctly. And then guys, my next tip, which is to be consistent. There goes the dog again. So it's to be consistent. So of course, practice a little bit every day. Write in that journal every single day. So of course, my challenge for day 4 is write 10 to 15 minutes a day. Write in your journal for the next 30 days formally. Write formally in English for 30 days in your journal. Wake up in the morning, read it aloud, and that's my challenge for you. All right, so remember, it's JA English Coach, where we're here to help you to become super confident with your English. So remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, tell everyone we're here to help. All right, guys. So see you.